Hey y'all, I've got I got a Justice Gone Haywire by Denise No. There's a chapter in here about Jean Harris, the case for her innocence. In 1980, Jean Harris claimed that she and Dr. Herman T, who'd been her boyfriend for over 10 years, struggled over a gun, and the gun went off 4 times and killed him. 4 times! 4 times! An accident? A likely story. How could that have happened accidentally? Okay, well, it's kind of complicated. In fact, it's very complicated. But I make a case in the chapter in this book, Justice Gone Haywire, that unlikely, improbable, very bizarre thing actually happened. Okay, now, there were a lot of ironies in the case. Okay, first of all, Jean Harris was the headmistress of a very exclusive girls' prep school called Madeira, a high school where the girls go to very fancy colleges. Okay, and they had this huge thing where 4 seniors were expelled only very shortly before they would have graduated because they found marijuana paraphernalia in their rooms. Marijuana paraphernalia in the rooms of teenage girls. Wow. Now, it just so happened that when this was going on, Jean Harris had run out of her medicine that she'd been taking that was prescribed by Dr. Herman T almost during the entire time that they'd been going together. The medicine was something called disoxin, methamphetamine. In other words, she was a speed freak going through very bad withdrawals. She was basically going nuts because she didn't have the medication she'd been accustomed to taking for a long time. Okay, now they were basically, and she's onto these kids for taking, marijuana, and she's out of her speed. Of course, she doesn't know it's speed. It was just prescribed by a doctor. Okay, and of course, another irony in the case is the way she slams on her rival, slut, whore, tramp. I don't remember tramp, but I do remember slut and whore. And one of the female jurors asked, her rival's name was Lynn Triforos, wasn't she doing the same thing with Dr. Tarnower that Mrs. Triforos was? I mean, they were both. And another one said she couldn't see herself. Okay, but anyway, I do make the case in here that a gun went off accidentally 4 times. Okay, so if you wonder how that could happen, you might want to read Justice Gone Haywire by Denise No. It's at Amazon.